What up? It's Agent Orange, and back with another MOC, my own creation, Transformers Fossilizer build, and this time we are revisiting Blackarachnia. Yeah, look at her, queening over here. Hell yeah. I did another Blackarachnia build. If you check out the playlist, you can see it, but it was using her alt form, and Paleotrex was kind of mounted on top. But this is a little bit different. I chose to celebrate her bot mode, and she is utilizing bits from 3 Paleotrex armors, but really, if you want to do without the head crest, because that's really the only third part that's there, you can get away with 2 very, very, very easily, and I'll show you later too. But let's do the Tray 60. Take a look around. She got this like blade thing in her hand, and you can swap out these weapons, by the way, and I'm gonna show you just in a second, because I am not using 100% of the parts, and therefore it's going to allow us to have a little bit of versatility in terms of accessorizing her. Is that a word? Accessorizing? Accessorizing? Yeah, or providing her accessories, whatever the word is. But yeah, so that's her. So before I break her down, actually, you know what? Let me just plug in one of the hands so you can kind of see. She kind of has this like Ripley, what is it, like the power loader, kind of like Aliens vibe, if you will. So you can just pop that down, and now that those are down, you can put in the Paleotrex claws. Unicron, give me strength. Let me do this on camera properly. Primus, take the wheel. Oops. Knocking over lights and stuff like that. And so, yeah, if you wanted to give her more of like this claw look, you could do that too, you know, if you didn't want to give her the look from earlier. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff, you know, just have fun, and celebrate our toys and celebrate your creativity. And yeah, so like I said, if you like what you see, please, I would really appreciate a sub, a like. A watch is good too, obviously, but notifications, all of that. I'm trying to rise up in the YouTube algorithm just to kind of get my customs out there. So yeah, anything you can do to help that, I'd really, really appreciate it. So without further ado, let us break her down. I told you earlier that she can be made without the head crest, so you can just remove that, or you know, tilt it back or whatever you want. She's got different looks. So yeah, let me, how is this fastened? Oh yeah. So this is the double look. Not bad, not bad. And so if you have 2 Paleotrexes, hey, you can do the same thing. You just don't have the head crest, but it doesn't really matter. In terms of how she's made, actually, it is really, really easy. The big challenge initially was the back. I was like, how am I going to fix something here, because there's no port? And look, like, dude, it's super duper secure. That thing is not coming out. It's, like I said, you know what? I'm afraid of spiders, and handling her, I'm not going to lie, kind of triggers me at times. But the back here, you know what? Before I tell you how everything is in there, I'm just going to tell you all the parts that are used. There is one rib cage for the Paleotrex. There is a calf piece, the robot calf piece, another robot calf piece, and then, you know, the claws or the other accessories that you saw. And on the bottom for her feet, it's just a Paleotrex dino head with the robot. Hey guys, with the robot heads plugged in as the heel spurs, and the little buckler on the front too. I mean, you can move this around. So I just want to kind of like cover her shins, some shin guards, and so you can do whatever you want. The headpiece, the third rack head, if you want to use it, basically is just this dino head with the tails, you know, the full tail plugged in on each side, adjacent to the head, and the buckler plugged in on the bottom of the jaw and stuff, and there's a little port over there that plugs into the back. But let me show you the secret sauce. It's all about this thing over here, the little spider butt, because it has good tension. And so what you do is you open it up, and there's not a lot of room, and that's why everything fits. So, okay, you know what? I take that back. It's this, but it's also her hands. If you look closely at her hands, and you can't right now because it's blurred. Let me see if I can focus on this. Yeah, if you look at her hands right there, you can see. Let me get the brightness up. See how she's holding that thing, that little peg from underneath the calf? You need to do that for both sides, basically. because that's where she's going to be holding that stuff in. Oh, focus. Focus. I didn't say a bad word. Focus. So if I unplug these things from the bottom of her hands, you see this kind of slips right off. But yeah, so you just get that cavity open in there. Configure the thigh pieces like so. You see that? And then, you know what? I'm just going to remove the hands because it makes it like a jillion times easier. I don't think jillion is a real number, but it is in our world. So great. So you have that back piece open and you just slide that bit in. And dude, like, yo, see that? See how it just kind of like, you heard it snap into place kind of, right? And you just, sorry if that last bit disappeared off of camera. But yeah, you can hold it in here via tension, which I'm having trouble doing. Hold on for a second. Pause. Okay, we're back. Yeah, okay, so let me take a couple of, let me take what I said back. The tension comes from her holding those little pegs right there in her hand, and then basically, well, she got a lot of gloss on her, and that kind of creates this tension where now this is like in here, you know what I mean? Like it's in there, and this kind of folded up like this, her spider butt piece pressing up against that, I don't know what you call that, the crotch piece or something like that. It creates force, and it's, like I said, it's wedged in there. It is not going to come off because these hands have a really, really good grip. And as far as the legs go, if you just remove the buckler, it's just her foot kind of folded up. And in terms of this dino head, it's actually plugged in to the back of her calf. And, you know, I complain often about tight or too loose ports. She's perfect. She holds everything super duper tight. I love her. You know, I really, really like this character. I think they did a bang up job. And yeah, so that's it. That's it. You fold the foot up so that you have that port there for the buckler. And Joaquin Buckler it. Oh, you guys know who Joaquin Buckley is? He did a crazy UFC spin kick last year. If you don't know him, look him up. It's an insane kick. It's a taekwondo kick or something like that. But anyway, that hole back there, you plug this, you plug the, oh yeah, look at how tight that is. Thank you, mold gods and Vietnamese factory from which this was made. I think they're making out of Vietnam because there are too many like leaks or something from China. But yeah, they always gonna leak toys. You know what I'm saying, dude? And yeah, I know Hasbro's doing their best, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, so here we go. And then from there, you can just plug in whatever you want. You can plug in 2 blades. You can like, if you want to have her hold her gun, you need to fold this up and just make sure it gets clearance from you don't break her little claw thing. And then she can like hold it. You see what I mean? Yeah. And then you can plug the little gun. And she's so cool. I really like this build and the fact that nothing's falling off. And she because she's light, she has good stability and she's not stressing all those joints. Oh, the head crest. I forgot to mention this. Dino, and I mentioned it, right? How you build it. It's buckler plugged into the bottom of the jaw. And the Paleotrex tail is basically, well, this one's kind of crooked. Plugged into the side of the head. And this empty cavity, it's going to be going down on her head like that. And so you need to plug that little hole that I'm obscuring with my finger and plug it into that peg right there. And it goes, pew. And then you can just kind of lower that thing however you want. And then she has her crown and stuff. But yeah, you can give her the axe, you can give her 2 claws, you can take these swords off and give it to her, whatever, just you can even put the bucklers there and she could be like, all smashy and stuff, like smashing things, like a battering ram. And let me see how that looks. No. Anyway, that's really it. This was a pretty quick review that I maybe spent a little too much time on talking about, but it was really fast and I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. That's what she's saying. Oh, sorry, my lady. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you've had some good food. I bet you had some good music, memories, songs, YouTube videos, and Transformers videos and all that stuff. And yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah. Peace and love and happiness, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Adidas. Adios. Bye-bye.